What did Jesus think about health care? In Jesus' time, many sick people were shunned. Most religious folks thought sickness was the result of sin. Having a mental illness, skin disease, or sex related ailment could make you homeless. Sound familiar? That makes it all the more surprising that Jesus made it his very first mission to care for the sick. What's more, he made sure to treat all the diseases that made people untouchable in his society. And he told folks that sickness was not the result of sin. To add to this, when Jesus sent out his disciples, he commanded them to also care for the sick first and ask nothing in return. He allowed his disciples only to accept temporary food and shelter in each town they visited. That was it. So what would Jesus think of healthcare being treated as a privilege rather than a right? Of insurance companies, big pharma, and hospitals giving as little service as possible for as much money as possible? Of young doctors spending a lifetime paying off their medical school debt? Of doctors not being able to afford caring for rural people, or helping the urban poor, or treating diseases that are not profitable for the system to exploit? I think you know what Jesus would think. Jesus would protest our system. He would want treatment to be based on science rather than superstition, care based on compassion rather than cost. And I think he would not be concerned with what universal health care was called, as long as it healed all those who could be healed. What about you?